Hello, my name is Tiran Ramadan. My student ID is 172505880 and I'm in class 17.1A.04. And my opinion about the new President Prabowo Subianto, if I looking at 6 months of the Prabowo administration, in this way the following characteristics have emerged. Politics in which criticism is suppressed in the name of stability, a state capitalist model in which the state controls the economy, and aggressive but directionless diplomacy. The dawn of the Prabowo era, which placed emphasis on ideals and presentation in a stark departure from the pragmatic orientation of the Jokowi era. Has brought the new tension possibilities to Indonesia. Will his politics further undermine the institutional foundation of democracy, or will he forge a new balance under his strong leadership? Indonesian society is watching Prabowo with a critical eye, but also with a certain amount of expectation. And I hope Mr. Prabowo Subianto can realize the promise and the work programs he has made. Thank you. Hello, my name is Muhammad Tiran Ramadan. My student ID is 172505880 and I'm in the class 17.1A.04 and I will be explain and present about present continuous tense. What is the present continuous tense? Present continuous tense is a verb tense that expresses an action that is happening in the present and may continue to the future. Present continuous tense formula. The firstly is positive sentence in the present continuous is subject plus be plus verb 1 in plus complement. For the example is Ryu is riding a bicycle. I am cooking pasta. The horses are crossing the river. And the second negative sentence in the present continuous. The formula is subject plus be plus not plus verb 1 in plus complement. For the example is they are not eating the soup. Arin is not drinking coffee today. I am not playing basketball. And for the interrogative sentence in the present continuous, the formula is be plus subject plus verb 1 in plus complement. For the example is Bella watching a movie right now? Is Bella working today? Are we going to Disneyland again this year? And are verbs of time in the simple present continuous tense. The first category includes the time at which the conversation is taking place. You can use this adverb when you are having a conversation while simultaneously engaged in another activity. Our verb of time, the time speaking, it's now, right now, at the moment, at present. And the second category is the activity you engage in that happen consequently with the conversation. Example is this year, this month, this week, and this semester. When to use the present continuous tense? One of the main use of the present continuous tense to indicate that action is currently happening. For the example is she is studying at the moment. The present continuous also frequently describes something that occurs frequently or habitually, often with a time adverb such as regularly or always. For the example, one, they are going to exercise class regularly. He is always forgetting. Another common used for the present continuous is to convey that a situation is temporary. For the example, Teru is taking my class this month. A sentence that describes a new trend or a change that is developing over time will often use the present continuous as well. For the example, people are adopting more rabbits each day. One of the most common use of the present continuous is not talk about the present at all about the future, plans or intention. For the example is we are flying to Monaco next month. This is the common dynamics verbs that use the present continuous tense. In the active verb, there is a ask, call, eat, help, hit, jump, look at, play, and throw. In the process verb, there is a arrive, change, develop, evolve, fall, grow, improve, mature, and progress. And the sense verbs, there is a edge, feel as in touch, heart, listen, see, smell, definitely, taste, touch, and watch. When not to use the present continuous tense. In general, the present continuous tense doesn't work well with stative verbs. Stative verbs show states of mind, states that do not normally show progression. The states can include emotion, to love, possession, to belong, and thoughts, to recognize. Stative verbs can usually stay in the simple present. For the example, Christine is preferring the maple walnut pancakes over the banana peanut butter ones. This is the incorrect sentence. For the correct sentence is Christine prefers the maple walnut pancakes over the banana peanut butter ones. And there is a common stative verbs that don't use the present continuous. In the opinions verb, there is a deserve, feel, know, recognize, and understand. And for the ownership verbs, there is a belong, like, need, own, and possess. And for the emotion verbs, there is a dislike, hate, like, love, and regret. Verbs with a both dynamic and static sense. Some verbs have sense that are dynamic and sense that are static. The verb to think is such a verb. In its dynamic form, to think referring to mental activity can be continuous. For the example is Miranda is thinking about getting a new job. But its stative verb, when it refers to holding an opinion or a belief, to think is more natural in the simple present. For the example is Miranda thinks her current team will be surprised when she leaves. Linking verbs. Linking verbs which link the subject of a sentence to a subject complement overlap with stative verbs as they also identify states of being. However, linking verbs are a bit more varied in how they work with the present continuous or in whether they do it at all. For example, to be uses the present continuous to express that what is identifying with the subject is a temporary state. As in sentence, example, Pandi is being cautioned on the hike because she twisted her ankle last week. What does the present continuous tense do? The present continuous tense describe actions that are happening now or frequently are or are planned for the near future. It is a format with a simple present form of to be, is, are, followed by the present participle form in of the main verb. For the example, she is reading a book. When should you use the present continuous tense? Use the present continuous for ongoing action, temporary situation, future plans, and emphasis on repeat action, and the new and developing situation. For the example, we are meeting at the cafe this afternoon. What is the difference between the present continuous and the simple tense? The present continuous describes action in progress or temporary states, while the simple present describes habitual action or general truths. For example, Rookie is working late today. That's the temporary. Two, Rookie works late on Friday. That's habitual. How do I form question and negative present continuous tense? To form question invert the subject and the auxiliary verb to be. For the example, are they studying? For negative, add not between to be and the main verb. For the example, she is not playing baseball today. Okay, that's expression and materials about present continuous tense. Thank you.